The Tusky Valley football team put together their most complete performance of the season as they dominated both sides of the ball on their way to a 34-0 victory over Strasburg on Friday night. Let's take a look at the highlights. The Trojans actually got off to a bit of a shaky start as Strasburg quarterback Andrew Cregan connected with Jared Willoughby for 42 yards on the game's first play, and the Tigers were driving. 2 plays later, and Strasburg hits another big play as Cregan finds Justin Strupke for 25 more yards. However, the Trojan defense would stiffen and would stop the Tiger scoring threat when Hunter Fields deflects Cregan's pass and Luke Huron would come down with the interception for the Trojans. On their second possession of the game, the Trojans would get their ground game going as first Ethan Love rips off a 19-yard run, and that is followed by this 18-yard Seth Johnson run, and the Trojans are threatening. Tusky Valley would then cap off the drive with the 7-yard touchdown pass from Ethan Love to Tobi Grossi, and it's 7-0 Tusky Valley late in the first quarter. The Trojan defense would get the ball right back for the offense as Jared Hicks will pick off at this Cregan pass. 9 plays later, and Ethan Love will waltz in untouched from the 2-yard line, and the Trojan lead in now 14-0. While Love made it look easy, Seth Johnson gave us a run to remember on the next Tusky Valley possession as he bounced off several Tiger defenders before racing 69 yards down the home sideline for a touchdown to give Tusky Valley a 21-0 lead. Johnson would end the night with 188 yards on 19 carries. Meanwhile, the Trojan defense was dominating. Here, Joe Zagala shoots through the Tiger line and tackles Strupke for a loss of 2. A few plays later, Zagala is at it again as he brings down Strupke for another loss. The defense would get the ball back for the offense. The Trojans would mount an 11-play drive to the end half on this hard-nosed 7-yard touchdown run from Josh Mark. And it's 28-0, Tusky Valley at the brink. The Trojans would take the opening second half kickoff and mount a 14-play drive that ended with Ethan Love finding Tobi Grossi connecting for another touchdown, this time from 6 yards out, and it was 34-0 Trojans. The rest of the night belonged to the Trojan defense as they allowed only 148 yards of offense and pitched their second shutout of the season. The 34-0 victory improved the Trojans to a 3-1 on the season and left the home crowd feeling good. The Trojans will travel to East Canton to face the 2-2 Hornets next Friday night. From Tusky Valley High School, this is Tyler King reporting from TV Online.